guys, and welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. So basically you're clicking on this video because you're wondering, okay, Alibaba, AliExpress 1688, which should I go for? Are you confused? In this video I'm talking about the difference between Alibaba and AliExpress, and also I'm talking about a little bit about 1688. And if you stick around to the end, really important, I'll be talking about how you can bypass the $20 limit if you're in Nigeria. So I suggest that you stick around to the end, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's going to go a long way. So basically, let's start from Alibaba. Alibaba is an e-commerce website where there are manufacturers, like manufacturers are people who actually produce the goods themselves, and they have like large equipment and large machines actually, and usually it's hard for them to sell like one piece item, like, so they sell in large quantity. So basically Alibaba is for people who want to go venture into e-commerce business and for people who want to go into business. And then for Alibaba platform, you can actually customize your goods. That is to say that if you want to buy charger, or let me say an earpiece or whatever, you can actually customize your business logo on it. You can tell them, okay, this is what I want, this is the quality I want. You can just tell them what exactly you want. You can actually design something new and tell them, okay, this is what I want, produce it for me. So if you're someone that is into jewelry, you can tell them, okay, I want sterling silver, I want stainless steel, but then on the stainless steel I want to add a little like sterling silver. Like, just tell them what you want and they'll produce it for you. They can actually customize your pieces for you. But then the thing with Alibaba is that they have MOQ, like most of their wholesalers, they have MOQ. MOQ means minimum order quantity. And why is this so? That's because they have lots of, like, they have large equipment. And then people on Alibaba are usually manufacturers, are people who actually produce these things. So it's usually hard for them to produce one item. But then Alibaba is the best for people who have a business, who have an e-commerce website, and then like people who want to source in large quantity. And then one thing about Alibaba is that the higher you buy, the cheaper the price. That's one of the reasons why I love Alibaba, and for the fact that I can customize whatever I want. I can put my logo, let me see, on this like jewelry piece, I can actually like customize it, put my logo on it. I can customize it, write any name I want on this. That's what makes Alibaba amazing for me. So let's go back to AliExpress. So for AliExpress is basically business to consumers. That is for people who want to buy like one item. So you go on the AliExpress platform and then you want to buy just this piece of jewelry. So they are going to like ship this piece of jewelry to you. You don't want to resell, or you want to like go into drop shipping and then you want to order for that one piece of item and then send it to your customer. So AliExpress is basically business to consumers, or like it's just a retail website where you can go to get one item, two item. It's not usually for people who want to source goods in a large quantity. Like, I hope you understand it. And also on AliExpress, it is really hard for you to actually customize your goods. Most of what they have is ready to ship items, and ready to ship items are items you can just like buy and they ship to you on the go. Like, there's nothing for like, okay, this is how I want it, I want to customize all my branding on it. No, you can hardly find something like that on AliExpress. The second difference I'm going to be talking about, which is actually in terms of chatting with your vendors. So for Alibaba, you can actually have a one-on-one conversation with your vendor, like with the supplier, the manufacturer, letting them know, okay, this is what I want. But then on AliExpress, it's just like you don't even know who you're buying from. It's not like you can have a one-on-one conversation with the person you're buying from. You just go on the website, search for what you want, make payment, and then they ship the goods to you, to your desired location. For AliExpress, unlike Alibaba, you can chat with the vendor. You can even go off the Alibaba platform, but I'm not suggesting that because of the trade assurance. And then also for Alibaba, there is also something called trade assurance, and the trade assurance help you in terms of like, okay, Alibaba trust this vendor to sell to you, and if there's any issue that comes along the way, let me say you do not get your goods, Alibaba can actually like refund you in case you don't get your goods, or in case there's any issue that comes along the way. That's because of the fact that that company is like putting a trade assurance that, okay, if you don't get your goods, you're actually going to refund your money. Because when you pay on Alibaba, you actually, like when you're paying to a vendor on Alibaba, you're actually not paying to the supplier or the manufacturer directly. The person you're actually paying to is Alibaba. So now when you get your goods, Alibaba then pays it to the supplier or to the manufacturer payment. So now for Alibaba, there are a ton of payment options for you. Like there's so many payment options on Alibaba. Unlike AliExpress has unlimited payment options that you can actually choose from. Now let me talk about 1688. So 1688 is similar to Alibaba, just that on the 1688 it's usually written in Chinese, which means that you need Google Translator to actually translate what was written in Chinese. And then on 1688 there are limited payment options. Only people who go on 1688 use either their Alipay account to make payments. You can't use your virtual card or your whatever card. Then on 1688, there's nothing like trade assurance, there's nothing like verified suppliers, there's nothing like that. And all of this you can find on Alibaba. But then on 1688, I heard that you can actually get goods cheaper on that platform. But then you just have to find your way to be sure that what you're getting is actually is a good quality on 1688. And then if you're someone who like you don't mind the stress, I suggest 1688. But if you're someone like me who like you have the stress and then you just want an easy payment option, go for Alibaba. And then it's also an e-commerce business. You want to buy in large quantity, you want to be able to customize, you want to be able to like imprint your logo on your pieces, you want to be able to negotiate prices with the supplier, go for Alibaba. Then the other one I'm going to be talking about is actually on prices. So now on Alibaba, you can actually negotiate prices. There's nothing like fixed price. Sometimes you see prices there, but then when you actually chat with the vendor, you can actually let them know, okay, this is what I have, and you can negotiate price with them, and they can actually reduce their cost because they want to keep the customers. And then most of the suppliers on Alibaba are actually friendly. Like they can go like as long as reducing the price for you to be able to get your item. But I don't mean like slashing it into two. You understand? Like, unlike AliExpress, where on AliExpress, what is written there is the price you're actually going to pay because you're just getting one item, you're just getting two items. So the price there is actually what you're going to pay. There's nothing like you negotiating price or be like, okay, if I'm getting 100 pieces, how much will it be? The price will be less. Unlike Alibaba, which the price you're getting depends on the quantity that you're ordering. If you're someone who wants to venture into drop shipping, I suggest you go for AliExpress because it's easier for you to just ship one item to your customer. And then I think there's a percentage that AliExpress take for like the charge now, I think something like that. But then I also heard that Alibaba also offers drop shipping, but it's usually hard to get manufacturers who would want to venture into that, except they trust you, you've been buying from them for a long time, and they know that okay, this customer is actually going to pay and is going to you trust this customer. I think that's when they can actually offer drop shipping services to you. But if you're just starting off, it's usually hard for you to search, but I think you can still get on Alibaba also in case you want to go into drop shipping. So now I'll be talking about how to bypass the $20 limit. Someone just reached out to me today and was like, he was able to make a payment of $1,000 on Alibaba, and I was like, whoa. And he was like, he watched one of my videos and that video helps him, and you don't know the happiness in my spirit. So what he did was that, and let me share with you because I know it's going to help a lot of people. So what he did was that he went to the bank to open a domiciliary account. Opening a dom account, it doesn't stop there. You have to get a virtual card, and that is the card you're going to use to make the payment. The dollar card, you can actually pay up to $2,000. So what the guy did, he went to the bank, he said he used Access Bank, but I think any bank actually, you can actually go to any bank, walk into any bank and ask them that, and tell them that you want to open a dollar account. And what they require for you is just, they require your utility bill, your identification card, your ID card, and then a passport, I guess. And you also need a guarantor for you, them to open a dollar account for you. And I think like you need to have up to $100 in the account. So now let me say you open a dollar account, and then depending on the exchange rate you want to buy, you can actually like wait when dollar reaches, because the thing is that we don't know the situation of this country. Let's just be praying for God to help us. And then you can actually like buy dollar, because now it's hard for you to get from the bank. But if you know how to find your way and buy from the bank, I would really suggest that. So you buy dollar and then you put it in your in your dollar account so that you can be able to use that to make payments. You don't need to like struggle through the whole restriction. And yeah, and then if you know someone abroad, you can actually like let that person like fund your dollar account, your equivalent of naira. Maybe you be like you negotiate with the person and be like, okay, like let the exchange rate be 500 naira per dollar, like because since there is a relationship, you understand. You can open an Alipay account, but Alipay account you need an international passport to actually open an Alipay account. And then the third one is that you can actually use a procurement agent, all the like bureau they change people, but then they charge based on black market rate, which is really high. And this is like my third option. This is something I won't even for, except you don't want to go through the stress of, and it's something urgent actually. $20 limit applies to any international transaction, whether you're buying from Shein, from Alibaba, AliExpress, and you can't pay more than $20. Like, let's just pray and hope that God is going to touch their mind, because I don't know why they're doing this. Because it's making price of things to increase. But let's pray that they're actually going to lift off this restriction. I've put together an ebook and the link is going to be in my description. We have put together how to start an e-commerce business. The book is actually easy to read and the link is going to be down below. And also, if you're interested in having a one-on-one conversation with me, maybe you want to start a business, you want to source from Alibaba, payments and all of that put together, the link is going to be down below. So thank you very much for watching and do have an amazing day. That's it. Bye.